and still waiting to hear back from the National Guard. And we have a letter from the Board of Health. They are requesting 2 vendor sites for the Board of Health. They have an emergency preparedness team, and a nurse will also be at the site. It says the Board of Health is working with the state to put together a list of volunteers for emergency preparedness. They'd like to request 2 vendor sites, and they have people from the state at the booths with information to hand out. With all the stuff they have, they're going to need, 2 sites, but it's for the Board of Health. So, what is the vote?
Make a motion.
I move, since they're the ones who can shut down half of our vendors, that we give them 2 spots.
That's a second too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Okay, hold on, I
There you
gotta write
go.
it.
It so moved.
All right. Now also, we have always, well, for a while, we've had it where the churches in town do not have to pay a vendor fee. St. Denis has decided to join us once again this year, and they're going to do raffle tickets and cash prizes for the raffle tickets, but they sent a $75 check, but usually the churches do not pay for a vendor fee.
Well, why don't we take that money and donate it to, like, the Baptist church or something?
Well, if we give one church a free site, we have to give them all a free site.
But you said that's what we usually do.
So why don't we just send the check back to them?
Yeah.
But I have to let you know what came in and what the wishes are of the committee.
Yes.
So we send the check back to them with a nice little note saying that all the churches in town are entitled to a free vendor site.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your payment, but here, have it back.
It is not needed.
But thank you anyway.
Consider it a donation.
Okay, so
If you
all-
could send us your 501c3 paperwork, we'd appreciate that.
I am still trying to get in contact with antique dealers and the petting zoo.
Start is this weekend. Are you going?
I have a lot going on. I'll explain it later,
Okay.
but I am unable to attend.
Okay.
And you have Boy Scout camping this weekend,
I don't know.
Saturday?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you usually go to
I
Starting?
usually do. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. Actually, I know I'm not going to be able to make it this year.
Okay.
You usually do what?
I usually go to Start. This year I'm teaching people how to water ski.
With your hurt foot, smart move.
I'll
We're all
be
doing it with
in
one
the
leg here
boat.
today, everybody.
Yeah, I'll be in the boat.
Oh, okay,
He'll be in the
so,
boat getting water blasted up his foot.
Yeah, hopefully not.
ugh, that
I'm hoping by this weekend I can water ski.
get
If I
those-
can't water ski by Saturday, like,
Just don't get your good foot cut in the prop or anything.
and then go
You just
skiing with
jinxed
it.
him badly. Give it the time it needs to heal, and then you can go play again. Okay, so Start on the Street is this Saturday.
Oh, I'm teaching people how to water ski on Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow's only... Oh, sorry.
I'm going to see if I can get John to go.
Okay, and I'm going to put that maybe Keith is attending. What if you bring last year's brochures and hand it to people, because it does have the contact information if they want an application. It has the website and everything on it. That link will automatically bring them to the new website. So if you brought last year's brochure with you, just hand them that if they're,
Cool.
okay, it's going in the minutes. That's all I have. I'm good.
You don't need any more band entertainment, do you?
Band entertainment, I think I'm set. I might have one open slot.
Just one of the volunteers I got, her brother and his wife run like a folk rock.
Well, so shoot me over their info. Like I said, I think we might have one slot left up on the Masons stage.
Your turn.
That wasn't order or anything, but I just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Piling up some volunteers, got a couple more, so as soon as you can get me that list of stuff, I'll start filling that out and directing traffic.
Sign-up list, I'll have it next meeting.
Okay.
Jeff Avolia is in.
To help?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this year, I'm going to have an easy up with an orange thing, so all vendors will be coming to me. I'll be selling the t-shirts. I'm going to need, he was gonna ask Melissa, I'm gonna need someone in the booth with me.
Yeah. We're gonna set up an easy up for administration stuff, rather than have her run around in the morning and have vendors chase her all over the place trying to figure out
Come to
where
her.
her site is.
It's brilliant.
They report right to this administration tent.
Yeah.
And she can tell them where she
It's a
can
great
go.
idea. Awesome.
Can you bring a couple copies of that, what you got there? You sent it to me in email last time. My printer's dead, so if you can bring a couple copies here, that'd be fantastic.
All right, yeah, of the volunteers things?
Yes.
Yeah,
If I could have a couple coffees too, that'd be great.
I'll take a large regular,
yep.
Black.
black
Okay.
and,
Frozen. Vanilla cream.
John sent a report. You can either read that as part of yours. He sent it to you also. I'll do it if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't think I have it on my phone.
Says, hi guys, won't be at the next meeting. Here's my report. Says, I've updated the website to include the current vendor list. Okay, so Mary sent him a copy of an updated vendor list. He's adjusted the entertainment schedule to allow for a 2:30 larger than life parade. For a 2:30 larger than life parade.
So what's the times of the parade then?
what's the Dennis' favorite time?
10:30, I believe,
2:30.
and 2:30.
10:30 and 2:30?
Did you miss my dentist joke, Mary?
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Yep.
So that's the dentist's favorite time.
2:30?
10:30 and 2:30.
A little slow on the uptake.
That's awesome.
Still laughing about the 2:30. Moving on.
No, 11:30 and 2:30.
Oh, jeez, buddy. Why is it so late at 11:30?
Well, I actually asked him to put it that way because I'm running around usually until 10:30, setting things up still. So it would be difficult for me to try to, we just about got that second stage set up by 11.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, so it does make it,
Okay.
all right. And then I also asked him to, let's go back. I asked him to get in contact with Dan Sensations, Amy from, so that we can make, see how they're doing with their practice. And he hasn't gotten back, any word back from her yet. No word on wine. We don't know a wine vendor or wine distributor that we can buy some wine
Melissa
from.
said she never heard back from, she go to Diggers or something?
Yeah, I've gotten no response on mine either. So
Okay.
No, we got beer, we got mead.
Well, we haven't gotten the mead yet because I pushed that off for someone else to handle because the committee had decided you can't have it on the street selling the bottles of alcohol. It's just not,
Yeah.
the committee voted no. So you need to contact the mead person.
I'll take care of the mead.
Okay, because he knows all the legalities and the policies and the rules and
Yep.
permits.
All right, I'll take care of the mead thing. Yeah, you know, if they gave us a donation, we could do it, but they're not likely to donate if we tell them that they can't sell.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah. And it's still not wine, so, you know, we had a request, you know, to have some kind of wine, so that's not, you know, that doesn't fit the bill, so. It's something different, but it's not.
Well, you can ask her if they're still willing to donate 2 different flavored cases. Sell it.
Yeah, but that's still not wine. So a wine drinker isn't gonna
Okay.
drink mead, yeah. All right, so we still gotta come up with a wine vendor.
having alcohol.
All right.
Kitty Duck, it's nice to have you here.
How about the German food guy? A while back, I sent out an email that included everybody with a menu that this guy wanted
And
to
the prices.
do.
Prices were good.
I copied Christina on that also.
Yeah, I know they were supposed to have a meeting tonight, but since I also had a meeting tonight, and then there's a school meeting tonight, they weren't able to have it. So I kind of asked her, I said, you know, how do you want to go with this? She said, just assume we're not doing it. So if you get a chance to do the sausage guy, then do the sausage guy.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
Go ahead with the German food thing.
Yeah, and the
Where-
plan was, okay,
I gotcha.
that we were going to put it within proximity of the beer garden, which
Right.
means that the beer garden is on the left. I kind of wanted to
Yep.
put it on the right somewhere, which
Yeah.
would put it on their property. So I want to be clear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in order to do that, they have to have a meeting and vote on it,
Why?
because they're a committee, like we are.
Well, maybe they need to have a quick emergency meeting. Will they do that?
So shoot me the info,
Okay.
and I'll ask her to.
I did it in, I gave it.
I know,
Yeah, but
I
I did
know.
it in an email. I
know.
gave you all of the info in the
Okay,
email,
send
and
it
I
to-
asked the question.
Send it to
okay?
me again.
Do it again.
Do it again,
Do it again.
and I will see if
Put
we
it in
can.
an envelope and mail it to
Yeah,
him.
I'll see if I can expedite the process in any way. Oh God, no! Don't ever put anything in snail mail to me. It's destined to get lost.
I write mail.
Okay. And so when do you think that we'd have an answer on that? This guy's got to be able to buy stuff.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Well, the
that's-
answer is yes, we want to have them. It's the point of where we're going to put them is going to be the situation. Because he has a trailer type thing. It's the cutest little thing.
See now, and if you have a picture or something like that that I can send along, that would be helpful.
Oh, you didn't get a picture of it, did you? I thought you got a picture of his. I thought you took a picture that day of it because you liked how it looked.
maybe.
Okay.
Okay, I'll check that.
I never sausage a thing.
That's
He
you're
was-
on
at the
fire
time.
tonight.
At the time when he was doing it, he was selling Italian food,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
but he'll change all the decor and stuff for German food stuff.
I mean, they're practically neighbors. Italy and Germany.
Where's this guy out of?
I don't know.
Traveling sausage salesman?
Oxford, I think.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, Oxford sticks in mind, but maybe not. Okay, so, Keith, you're up.
Okay. So main stage is full. We have encore starting the day.
Who's your headliner?
The one I had already told you about.
Boombox?
Boombox.
Never heard of him.
Oh, you will.
You will.
You wait.
So yeah, we have encore from which is the a cappella group from the Whitesville Christian School starting the day with the anthem. They're phenomenal. Then local band from Douglas, Blue Cat Groove. After that is going to be the Douglas Chorus. And then after that is going to be the Brian James Quartet, I believe it is. They have a saxophone. That's really all you need to know. And then,
Some of these I'll need a bio on.
yep. Okay. I'll get that to you this week.
You know, I have it on some of them that we've had in the past, but not, you know.
Yeah, we have a
Boombox,
lot. Yeah, we have a lot of new ones this year. So we have a lot of new ones this year. So
Yeah.
I'll get that to you.
I'm gonna need bios on them.
Yep.
And then when you give them to me and they're 4.5 pages long each, because some of them get wordy, I'll cut them down, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I told you so then Boombox finishes off that stage. And then the beer garden, we have the Cosby sweaters, which from the sounds of it, that's going to wind up being pretty cool. I was talking to him today. And then, we'll have the German band after that. So that's pretty awesome. I told the radio station that I didn't see a package that made sense
Oh, so they're not doing
financially. No, because it was kind of one of those, for this amount you can have the road team, but you have to do this, and this. And it's like, okay.
It sounded better the first time we heard it.
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
Until all the
then
details
we say
come into
we're
place.
interested, and then, now we have all these extras that popped up, and
Yeah.
and John was pretty good at analyzing it. He says, we're not really going to get a good return on this, so.
Yeah, it kind of wound up being more just,
Yeah.
to say that we were on the radio and have a radio station there than to actually have any benefit, I think. So, and after he misspelled my name for the 4th time, even though I signed my name each time, K-E-I, he would then respond back with, okay, K-I-E. I'm like,
Keith?
yeah, like, all right, dude. It's right there. it's
For future
I
reference.
yell at my son for making spelling mistakes when the word is right there. Like,
For future reference, if
Yeah.
anyone wants
Spell my
Keith
name
to
right.
contact you back, spell his name
spell my name
correctly.
right. It's not a hard name,
Keith and I.
especially.
used to spell it
And I give
wrong.
anyone once. You can just spell it once, but when I reply to you, and I spell my name properly, you should then look at it and go,
But you see,
oh.
you just don't follow the rule because it's I before E.
Except
after
FC,
C, but that's not a C.
the
Your name
rule
doesn't
is
start with C.
actually much longer than that. It's like the national anthem, okay? It's not one verse. It's just our short attention spans, all we can handle is one verse or one little snippet. It's much longer.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Did you play with the
I did.
radio station?
That thing is awesome. That is a lot. That's pretty
It is.
cool.
It's
So the one thing I noticed is we have to make sure we get the levels right.
Yeah.
So we're going to want to test it. We're going to want to do a test before the whole thing, because what'll happen is if the source volume is either too low or too high, it'll distort or not come through loud enough. And then the other thing that I noticed is that we want to try and get that antenna up high.
Or what?
The antenna that comes with it, we want
Up at the
to.
church or
We
something?
want to probably not. We want to try and get that
Mary's job.
up.
Good luck with that. I would do my
I
best
was
to go.
thinking
Yeah,
that the
good.
radio, that probably should be Bear's thing because it's more central,
Yep,
right?
but the parade starts at
Yeah.
the other end.
Yeah, but with a walkie-talkie, this
Yeah, but if
person
you went
at the
from his
beginning of the
house-
parade
Okay.
could
And got
tell.
it here.
Okay.
Why don't we just
Okay.
stick it on the,
He lives right there.
No, I didn't.
He camps in the state barracks
the
back there.
dumpster?
Yeah. That's when he was talking about building a
Yeah,
wooden
okay,
house. Now I've lost my train of thought. What did you say,
Put it
Mary?
on the Jinx store you wanted up high.
With walkie-talkies, someone at the
Okay,
beginning
that's
of the
where I was
parade
going with
would
that.
tell you
Yes.
who's at the sound
How many
stage.
times do you answer me when I call you on the walkie-talkie?
I never hear it half the time because I'm running around all over the place.
I answered.
But if you...
No further questions.
Wait. If these two people realize that they're waiting for this signal, then there you go. It would be between you and whoever is saying, okay, we are ready to
Yeah.
go.
Even that I found
It
challenging.
could be.
but-
Okay.
We could put it.
Put it on the upper story of the Jenks store. You got the upper level for the antenna.
No,
See?
it's got to
That's
be
up high.
it's got to be at one of the stages.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So we can put it at stage B.
Yep.
At the goodness store.
Yep.
And I had it on my kitchen table.
I think it's going to be enough.
I had it on my kitchen table, and I
Really?
drove down here and heard it on my radio.
Wow.
My car radio.
So I don't think that'll be a problem.
I did not have a similar. What did you set the wattage at? You didn't even set
I
the
didn't
wattage?
check wattage. I just
With
turned it
1
on.
watt, you were able to do
I
that?
turned it on, and it was on
What?
radio station 100, which is what it turned it on. Okay, and I 100.0,
You can, there is no 100.0.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, on the
On the,
receiver.
no.
On the radio on the
When you
car.
turn it on, it comes on to something.
Yeah.
Okay? And it came on to 100 point nothing.
Yep.
Point zero, as the radio station.
Right.
Okay? So I had one of those little ones.
And you were
I
able
set
to
it
tune that to
And it played,
100.0.
and I walked out to my car.
Okay.
And it played. And then I turned my car radio on that same station, and it played.
But you can't get 100.0 on your car.
Yes, you can.
It's all odd numbers, so it's 100.1, 100.3,
No,
100.5.
no.
I have 2.9, 29 point something, whenever that comes in, yeah.
You can set, my car radio I can set to any frequency I want.
Well, why don't you
Mine's not
two
that cool.
schedule a time that you
But
go
it-
downtown and you play?
Irrelevant. The little
Yeah.
transmitters
Here's Novemberfest
did,
again.
Okay? The little radio
Yeah.
transmitters?
You can set that to 100, like on the dot.
Yeah, and I did,
Okay.
okay? And it plays to that too, okay? And the range is pretty far. I don't know, up high would probably be okay, but I don't think it has to be that high. We're not broadcasting 3 miles.
Couldn't we do a test run on a Saturday afternoon?
Well, I did do a test run. That's what I'm saying. I just didn't. I didn't have as good a reception as you did, where I tested it.
What distance did you go? And what did you use for the radio?
That's what I'm saying. Is I used my car stereo.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Is I didn't get as good a reception. So we'll give it a quick test run in the
See,
morning.
this is why you stick to a Ford or a Chevy, because their radio stations come
I
in.
have.
Well, he didn't think you could set it to a blank channel.
Well, hey,
Right.
Okay, moving on, I'm sure you two can figure
Anyway,
it out.
Either way,
It works.
it's awesome.
It works and
Yeah.
it's cool, and that's the way to do it. That's all.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll put it at one of the stages. We'll
Yeah.
have to put it at stage B if that's where we're starting from.
How are you doing the music? Are you gonna put it on an SD card?
How do you want to do music? I can play it from the phone.
Yep, you can play it from the phone, but you can also do it from an SD card. If you put it on an SD card, you can put the SD card in there, hit play, and it'll do it.
We're gonna have a recording too at the beginning of it.
Yeah, it's going to be a recording at the beginning of it. Have somebody do an announcement.
Nice
saying,
deep
you know,
voice.
Douglas Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be part of it, so it'll automatically come on and play, and then the music plays.
Yeah. So my thought would be, let's try and put that on an SD card, because I just think that takes the most amount of variables out.
I think it doesn't, because the SD card's subject to damage or erasure, or it doesn't work when you put it in. This, you plug a jack in and you plug it right into the input in the back and it works. Yeah, so
Why
this is safer.
Okay.
When
If the
you
volume's
guys,
right and
when you guys go to
Test
tweak
run.
this, to have a test run together,
Yeah.
use both and see what works.
Yeah, and then you can say, mine's better than yours.
It's always nice to have a backup of something just in
Yeah.
case. You don't want
Did you
anything,
play on an SD card, not?
no.
Yeah. I didn't either.
No, I see. I used my phone, and I had to keep adjusting my phone volume. That's what I was saying before. Is because if you run the signal too hot,
Well,
it'll distort. If you run it too low,
I just
you know.
plugged it right into the headphone jack and right into that.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It'll do the same thing, and I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just gonna make sure you're down on that and more up on that, I think. Because I think you push more volume out of that, that's what blows it. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
really what distorts it. So you keep that down and adjust it on that, that's where you're gonna get an even frequency out of it.
That actually doesn't have a big. Oh no, it does have a volume control. Yeah, it does.
So go to 11?
Goes to 13.
Does it really? Wow, that's amazing.
well, you don't want to blow people away, but you want it loud enough that it's sort of like, hey, this is a parade.
Well, it has a volume, but I didn't do that either. I kept both of them reasonably low and turned up the radio,
Yeah.
see? And then, because you're going to be able to do that too. Like, so, I mean, I kept these are like, I don't know, half, so that nothing was distorted, and just turned the radio up. And but you're putting that radio input, or that receiver.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have
into a soundboard.
Right.
That can also turn it up,
Yeah.
right? So,
I just want to make sure it
There's a plethora
sounds
of
right.
options.
Yep, there are.
yeah. But it works.
Yes.
Yes, it
Yeah.
works.
It's the way to do it, so.
Yep.
We'll just have to figure out how to, how to set volumes and stuff, so that it works right. And then we'll figure out we're gonna send it from stage 2. But I don't think that we'll have to, I mean, even if we do, I can put the antenna on top of the canopy of the stage.
That would be fine, I think.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, I think that would be fine. So, and then the other thing is we got named as one of the best festivals in Massachusetts again. So that was pretty cool. Number 2.
To the Big E.
Right
To the
below
Big E.
Big E. That was awesome.
So I think, I know there was a suggestion on Facebook about, moving the whole thing over to Soldiers Field and
There is, when?
the other
Did I
day.
miss all that?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
gee.
so we stop interrupting traffic, and so I think we're going to go the other way and
Shoot for number 1.
shoot for number 1 and make it a multi-day festival where we just shut down Main Street for a good 4 or 5 days. I think that would be cool.
Good idea.
I mean,
We
the
went down
town,
this road before. Would it be good to move over to Soldiers Field? Sure, it would open things up, but the whole beauty of the whole thing is the downtown.
It's not the
shut
same
down.
event if you put it at Soldiers Field.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a totally different thing.
Yeah, it's not the same event.
No.
Well, Douglas should be very proud that their Douglas Oktoberfest, out of all the state of Massachusetts, is the number 2 fall event to go to, right below the Big E. Come on. Thanks, guys. Great job.
So anyway, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I think the only issue we have on my end right now, we did get permission to use Rhoda's land. So Rhoda from Jumbo Donuts, which is
Oh,
pretty
we're gonna have
awesome.
to talk about that. Are we gonna we had discussed putting the National Guard guys down there.
Yep.
That was part of trying to help build, activities on that end of the road. But we can't do both. We can't put the National Guard there and then have 28 cars from, antique cars from InGear.
So I mean, to me, maybe we're better off finding a place for the National Guard up by the Mason's Lodge. Because we're going to have, over at Stage B, we're going to have dog races,
Yeah.
and we're going to have, that's where Larger Than Life's going to start from.
Yeah.
So there's going to be activity over there. I think we might be better off trying to do something with the Guard up by the
They're not
Masons.
bringing their big.
They're
outfit.
bringing a trailer with games on it. They're, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. They are bringing their STEM program. They are also bringing a photo booth. We can go in, everyone uses props and do that. So they're gonna have quite a few spaces. I mean, we can use the side of the church parking lot for their trailer and stuff instead of the pink bus from Carl's. We could place them there and spread them either way with their other stuff, if we want to place them there.
I think that might be a good idea to, since we're taking the dog races out of up there, like having something else up there that's a draw might be a good idea.
Gonna put the petting zoo out there too if we ever get from them.
Did you guys get a check from the athletic boosters?
Yes, we did. They sent along a check, and I sent them back, like I do all the vendors, that they've been accepted. Thank you so much for that. And that as a reminder, the stage entertainment is going to need a table spot, and that where the Wiener race was, the petting zoo is going there. I haven't had any response at all.
Okay.
So
What are they doing? Do you know yet?
they're supposed to do their silent auction that always does super well. They get some really good prizes every year. And they were thinking of doing their Billy Goat Bingo.
Right.
So they have to figure that out on the side of the lawn that was not the wiener race, because that's their area that they have for those.
Okay.
And I haven't heard back anything. Yes, no, happy, not happy, I haven't heard anything. So, and we did receive a vendor form from the Olive Branch Lodge, and they're going through the Board of Health, they're following all the rules, they've been contacting us, playing right along with cooperating with the Oktoberfest committee of what we can do to help bring more people up to their area and what they can do to make their area good as well. And they're following all the rules, which is great.
Like I said, I think if we have, the guard up there, we're going to have some live entertainment up there. That's the one that your friend's going to be doing the sound at is up there, Dan.
And the train drives by there,
Yeah.
once every,
So people will see that,
4 or
oh,
5
hey,
nights.
there's something
Yep.
going on up here.
Yep.
So I think that's, I think we'll be in good shape if we do that.
Okay, that works for me.
And I think John got a magician as well.
It also puts them in.
That's cool.
It also
Yeah.
works well too for some of the things, because it puts them in proximity to the ticket booth, because some of the things that they do, they're gonna be accepting our tickets for.
Right. The trailer games.
They're not going to be making a ton of noise, right? Like, there's not going to be any like that. Like,
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't, we'll find out.
Because they have to contact me back with exactly what they're bringing.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
may need electricity or a generator for
figure
the
that out.
photo booth and
I just don't want a
stuff like that.
performer up there, like pouring their soul out, and then suddenly you're like, wee, So.
Okay.
What don't you want to hear?
It's just
Okay,
thing.
when they contact me, I will ask them how noisy their stuff is. Okay. We did get one prize in, and we got some return
We
of,
got two more prizes here.
so we have some that are coming in. Okay, that's all I have. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.